Hello, I'm a vampire, and you're not. And this is my review on the Dark Shadows movie. Now, the other day I was at Walmart, and I noticed they had Dark Shadows, the greatest episodes collection, the best of Barney Stinson, this guy. So I watched about 2 episodes, and I noticed that they were kind of boring, quite boring. So I went to see the movie with my friend, and we found it to be quite hilarious. Okay, I'm not going to talk like this. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to talk like some 14th century vampire. Alright, but seriously, I thought the movie was really good for what it was, even though it is directed by Tim Burton. As y'all know, I might not be one of Tim Burton's biggest fans, mostly because he puts Johnny Depp in every single damn one of his movies. Just find a new lover and get over him, Tim. What's the matter with you, brah? And Danny Elfman, seriously, you put Danny Elfman's music in every single damn movie you've done. Find another musician, bruh. I mean, you give Alice Cooper a cameo in this movie, bruh. I need to stop saying bruh. Oh, and that's another thing. The original actors that were in Dark Shadows, the people that they should have respected more, they only get one tiny little second of a cameo, and they give Alice Cooper like 5 minutes of cameos. What up with that? But seriously, the movie was really good for what it was. Like, it's a fish out of water story, basically, which I loved. I love that concept. It's like taking Bela Lugosi's Dracula and taking him and putting him in the 70s hippie age Woodstock. Alright, so the story is that a boy grows up in Liverpool. His name is Barnabas Collins. Oh yeah, I got it right, Barnabas. Okay, his name is Barnabas Collins, and he grows up, he falls in love with this woman named Josette, but he ends up breaking the heart of this witch named Angelique. So Angelique curses him, and she takes away Josette from him. She makes her fall to her doom. Him, her, they all look alike in this movie. Because it's a Tim Burton movie, everybody's all pale with goth Marilyn Manson makeup, like mine. So, Barnabas is forced to live he's made a vampire, and he's forced to live in his coffin underground for at least 200 years. And right before he was cast into this coffin, he was looking at this scripture or something about Mephistopheles, some kind of like a demon, maybe like the devil. And there's like a big M, and I knew what was coming. And where he comes out, he's gonna see the big McDonald's M. It's not because I'm obese. I just know my references. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get skinny. So, rotting cesspool, y'all stop making fun of me. So, Barnabas returns to Collingwood Manor. I guess the whole town is named after the mansion Collingsport, and he wants to return the family business to its former glory. So he meets up Michelle Pfeiffer, Elizabeth, I think is her name, and she has these crazy kids. Of course, okay, Chloe Moretz, I like her. I really like her. She's awesome. She's going to be in the Carrie remake next year. And she's kind of hot for what she is. I'm sorry if I sound like a pedophile, but she's 16, but she's smoking hot. Damn. You know what I'm saying? But she plays the same character we've seen in every single damn Tim Burton movie since the beginning of his career. Like Winona Ryder in Beetlejuice, that really weird gothic girl that just thinks about death all the time. That's basically what Chloe Moretz is in this movie. Well, her name's Carolyn in this movie. Carolyn's like Collins Stoddard or something. Don't judge me. But yeah, she acts like she's doing like this little, almost like a striptease, dancing to this really sexy music and being all slutty. I'm not gonna do it for you, but I'm just saying. And she has this, Elizabeth has a son named David Collins, and David's kind of starting to see ghosts. So they try to get this governess or some kind of weird, like a, I don't know what that is. So they get this woman, her name's Maggie, but she changes her name to Vicky or Victoria to kind of come help with his witch problems. And she kind of has some demons in the closet too, or skeletons in the closet. I don't know what. I get things wrong sometimes. You will forget this. So Barnabas comes back and helps him, and he kind of, he's all silly, Johnny Depp. Ugh, what is this? I've never seen this before. What sorcery is this? Yeah, and he hangs out with hippies. Barnabas Collins, the great vampire of Collingwood, hangs out with hippies in this movie. So, I mean, if you're like a big fan of the original Dark Shadows series and you were just expecting it to be like a soap opera, you might be disappointed. Because, if you're just a fan of that and you expected this, no, this is a comedy, basically. It's, it's very comedic and, it's just a really, it's a fun movie. I mean, you can tell maybe that they were trying to honor and respect the original by just, having fun with it. I mean, it's really good for what it is. So Angelique shows back up, kind of like, she's still alive. She's a witch. I hate witches. So she tries to fall back in love with Barnabas, but Barnabas doesn't want to. He's actor Victoria now in the 1970s. Okay. So Angelique decides to make Barnabas' life even more hell by, trying to kill off his family, but, he has to put a stop to that because he's Barnabas. Don't screw with Barnabas Collins. He'll mess you up, son. Yeah, so there's like this really big action scene where, there's a weird sex scene. Kind of like the sex scene between Bill and Lorena in the 3rd season of True Blood, where they just kind of go off the walls. They play some 70s jive music. It was pretty funny. So yeah, there's a big action scene at the end between Angelique versus Barnabas. It's awesome. And the movie takes place around Halloween. This is my type of movie. It takes place around Halloween. Everyone's all gothic, all Marilyn Manson-y looking. It's a Tim Burton movie, Danny Elfman music. Helena Bonham Carter's in it. So she looks basically the same how she did in Alice in Wonderland, with that really weird hair, red hair, and just weird makeup. She's ugly. He goes out of his way to make his wife look ugly, and she's looked hot before. I mean, she looks pretty hot in the Harry Potter movies as Bellatrix Lestrange. Why can't he make her look like that? Just saying. So I would give Dark Shadows a solid A, because it was really good, and I wasn't expecting it to be as hilarious as it was. And the classic fish out of water story. So yeah, I'm gonna go kill some people and drink their blood, because I'm a vampire. Oh, one last thing. The entire Dark Shadows series is being released in July for $400. Now, holy crap, a woman's finally calling me! Forget y'all, I'm gonna go talk to this woman right now. Hello?